I'm thinking this is a nice inn.
Yes, maybe so.
I've never tried winking at a skeever before. I usually just slay them on sight and save the subtle body language for the ladies.
Right, and I'm Bella herself. That's not going to happen.
Dear diary, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever,
Blah
friend.
blah blah. Blah.
And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play Skyrim. Thanks for joining me, where I am currently focused on the Civil War. Right, we rejoin Raimyr, Indigo, Zora, Orisa, Ramboni outside Solitude. We have returned after successfully defending Whiterun from a Stormcloak invasion. The Jarl Balgruuf is very pleased with us, and we have been ordered to return to Solitude to speak to General Tullius, to report in and for him to give us further orders. We also have got a few missions here as well. Nothing as critical as a civil war, but it may be worth having a quick check of them. Let's go to the map and the mission and we'll have a quick look. So we are here. We've got Myrisi'l at the docks. That's regarding Wormtooth, the external mod. That will take me to a brand new world area, so we won't be touching upon that. But we have talked to Sybil Stendo about a vampire lane, complete her quest. That is Pine Moon Cave, I believe. Pelagius Wing, we won't be touching that. Return to Igman. I'm forgetting what that one is, so we'll find out once we get there. Report to General Tullius. Talk to Urskar about Octave? Can't remember what that is. And speak to Lisette after becoming a bard of the Bard's College. That was right at the end of last season, part 3. So, whoa, what a debacle last episode. What absolute debacle. And it is simply because my mind was just so jumbled, and I had been so busy that day and the day before that I was forgetting the simplest of things. Repairing the file, the quest to cure Uriel, didn't work simply because I didn't have a briar heart on me. I had 3 in my bag of holding, or my backpack as I tend to refer to it, but actually in my inventory I did not have any, so that's why I was not given the quest dialogue by Quintus. Other things: Blood on Ice. The curiosity shop was not in Riften. I got it mixed up in my head with the pawn shop in Riften. Not that kind of pawn. And let's see what other quest we've got here. The Whispering Doors, that's regarding Balgruuf the Great's troubled child. He's basically becoming a teenager. Quest solved. That's all he is. He's a bit troubled. He's a bit confused by everything. Don't worry, lad. We all had to go through it. Unearth Valasandaris, Glacial Epoch. That's Orlin has sought my aid in unraveling the mysteries of her ancient past and presented me with an Elderscroll, which I should take to the Moss Priest at the College of Winterhold. So next time we go there, we can probably bump into Orlin and deal with that. Song of Lust and Gals. Lisette did not trust me enough to share any information at this point. I will need to join the Bard's College in Solitude and then try to speak to her again. That was hilarious because I was just after the burning of King Olaf's festival when she gave me that. I'll be like, I'll be right back. Yeah, 5 episodes later. Fangs of Desire. Sybil Stendo, the Court Mage in Solitude, is an interesting woman to be sure. I should see if she has any quests to complete, and that would get me on her good side and then complete them. Okay, so that's that. Loaded for bear. I don't think there's anything else immediately jumping out. So without further ado, let's head inside and speak to General Tullius. Because time is important. For those of you who are new to my Let's Play, welcome. Great to have you. I have a self-imposed timescale of 10 days. A day has passed now. To complete this civil war. Which does make the Civil War a lot more interesting and also prioritizes the quests I need to do. Please go watch my previous episode, but the short version is that the Empire has ordered Raimyr to Black Mass. They're basically dropping him in a deep dark hole because he's been naughty. Oh, he's going to be even noisier. Oh, I have to listen to at least one story. Let's see what it is.
Hear ye! Hear ye! A proclamation from the High Court
Let's
of
see if I've
Solitude.
heard it before.
Be it reminded that by city ordinance, all carriages and steeds are prohibited within Solitude, except those carrying members of the Jarl's court or granted special dispensation by the Jarl.
Can we get some food?
All steeds
Yep, I've heard that one
must be
before.
dismounted
My
and
thing? Can I come
stabled.
here?
Sorry?
beyond the
I
city
can't hear you,
limits,
Zora.
no closer than 50 paces from the nearest city gate.
Need to get clear with him. He's got a good set of lungs on him.
Will carry a fine of 50 septims, the confiscation of steeds, and all goods and
Yes, so a self-imposed timescale of 10 days to complete the Civil War because the Empire believes that he is traveling to Blackmath, but secretly he is staying out of a sense of duty because of his oath to protect Skyrim and save its people from the Thalmor and this senseless killing. And so he needs to be in Blackmarsh within that 10-day period upon pain of death. Let's go speak to the general. Currently
New
peckish, not
orders for the
thirsty.
soldiers, Legate. Make sure they're distributed as noted.
Sir, half of the orders appear to be missing.
That is correct. Those orders have been delivered by special courier. I can't trust some of our normal distribution channels.
Understood, sir.
Oh, and that reminds me, I need to have a good, hard look at this map.
We will oust Ulfric from Windhelm soon enough, and when we do, I'll...
Oh, sorry, General. I was studying the map. General.
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl. Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester.
I've been the elf.
Take this
Quest of
blade,
the elf.
a symbol of your new station and responsibility.
Comment if you get that
I'll
reference.
keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I.
What's next?
Quester.
Okay, now this is where we can start getting into the open Civil War mod that I've got installed. Commander. Right, this is an option to defeat a siege against your capital city. In this case, because we're Imperial Solitude.
Quester.
So we could feign weakness and trap an enemy besieging Solitude. You can also suggest other holds to conquer. But I'll not touch that just yet.
Go on, get up. Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh?
You're welcome. That was because of the our meeting at High Hrothgar, the peace treaty, where Raimyr was able to negotiate certain holds exchanging hands. What are my new orders, sir?
You're needed in Winterhold. Report to our hidden camp there.
Winterhold, okay. On the far side of Skyrim. What exactly will I be doing in field?
You'll be doing whatever Rika tells you to do. And I expect you to find creative ways to disrupt the Stormcloaks along the way.
Yes, sir, because I don't fast travel, so yes, I'll be travelling the long way.
Gods be with you.
Rika, it seems that my sole purpose in this army is to do whatever you tell me to do.
Something to report?
I want to help defend this hold. Right, defense missions are when you have a contested hold, and that would be represented by a flag with two colours. So one would be red and one would be blue. And apparently it stays that way for 3 full turns. I'm not entirely sure how long a 3 full turns is, but hopefully that will come clear as we move along. Let's just choose the option and see what she says.
I've got my hands full with something. Don't go far. I'll need you soon. First, our intelligence suggests one of the rebel garrisons has become disaffected. If we play our cards right, we should be able to turn them. And then there's a tiny problem with a giant that's been raiding our supply caravans. You heard me right. A giant.
Hello. I thought that... Not entirely sure what's going on there. I was under the impression this was because it was part of the war game options, where you don't actually do the battle yourself. It's just worked out behind the scene depending on the current strategic advantages of each side. I'm going to click cancel at that.
Need to put a stop to that.
Bit weird.
All right then.
Let's speak to her again.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim. Until next time.
Okay. A little bit confused by that. From reading the mod page, I was under the impression you have to have a contested flag to do such a defense mission. So maybe next time I speak to her, we'll choose one of those difficulty levels and just see where it goes. Let's check the map and the mission here. So, regain Winterhold hold. Okay. Let's tick off a few of these other quests we've got here at the palace first, before we leave Solitude. I'm just moving backwards so clear the doorway.
Many of my countrymen joined the rebels. They can't see the big picture. Skyrim needs the Empire as much as it needs us.
Quite right. Okay. Hello.
Unless we
Einheim.
have specific business, I'm not interested.
Oh, this is regarding Octavi's debt. Right. Yes, I'd like you to forget about it.
Debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do.
Let's see. Here's an old man. Let it go. What if I pay 662 gold? Intimidate. Fine. I forget that. Let's see if we can appeal to his good nature first of all.
Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold. Keep your sword, Armstrong.
Thank you very much. It would be a very nice touch if he was, if the other gentleman was able to do something in return as a small thank you. I don't know.
Battlefield is full of distractions.
I'm quite sure he's still got some knowledge, skills, or talents that he could use to, you know, partially repay his debt. So, I think it's to the palace we go. If nothing else, return to Igmund. I don't think there's not much else I can do there. And I'm not quite sure about speaking to Lisette.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
Oh, and I've got a wooden flute that I need to find for you as well, don't I? Pantier's flute. Hobbs Fall. I suppose if we're going in that direction. I'm not sure entirely sure. Let's have a quick look at the map. The simplest solution actually would be to carriage to Winterhold. There's the mod suggestion for better fast travel. Carriages, once the actual civil war has gone underway, maybe being stopped halfway during, or in any fast travel method, maybe being a random chance of being stopped by enemy soldiers halfway through your fast travel, so it wasn't just painless sailing all the way. Speaking of sailing, better fast travel ship. That would be a safer route to go, wouldn't it? It would make more role-playing sense. No, don't. Oh, and it would be useful if it actually marked on the map here. Maybe coloured it red for Imperial, blue for Stormcloak, which hold area was currently held, and maybe a flashing hold area for the contested ones. I'm not asking much. You know, get it done, make it happen. So, ship. There must be a fast travel ship at Solitude Dock. Yeah. So actually, it would make more sense if we used the ship. You could argue that one away from a role-playing point of view, rather than going by land through Stormcloak Central. Although you could make a case that, as long as you didn't go around that way, seeing as we hold Dawnstar, this is Imperial friendly, we just have to get across this mountain. And we've got 2 quests there: investigate Hobbs Fall Cave and find her flue. So it might actually be worthwhile just going there and then going across land. Oh, there's something I didn't realise. I was thinking I had to go there. Am I glad I never got the carriage there, because the Winterhold Imperial camp is there. Let's check the map mission. Yeah, that is putting me there. See, I've never done the Civil War quest before, so this is all new. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. Looks like we won't be seeing Orlan just yet. But it certainly means that more logical, more of an excuse to do that. So we're going to Dawnstar, we'll get the ship after we've gone to the palace. Have a quick drink. Oh, now I was feeling peckish, so let's have something to eat. Yeah, I've put the Briar Hearts now in my backpack. In my inventory, sorry. Food. Looking for... Let's have a sweet roll.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
I certainly have. Buy me a drink, I'll tell you some. I suppose a better way of saying that would be, well, let me buy you a drink sometime and I'll tell you all these stories. Double incentive. Drink and entertainment.
I know what you are, Justicar.
I thought you were talking to me there.
Don't skulk around here as if your intent is not plain.
Let's check the local map. Igmund.
Obvious to anyone who isn't dumber than the puppet on that throne.
I forget which one is Igmund, to be perfectly honest.
You are far from home, Red God.
On the
I'd
floor
watch your
below me?
tone if I were you, unless you want to be branded as a Talos heretic and dragged to the execution block.
Last I checked, my people booted you. Kind of
Annoying.
fell. Your brethren fled so fast that the dust they kicked up as they ran still hasn't
Looks like we're
settled
going down.
yet. The people of Skyrim would be well advised to grow a backbone and do the same.
Jarl Igmund, here we go.
Stormcloaks have taken the Reach, but will return. The Empire will bring order.
Ah, and that reminds me, I've given the Red Eagle sword to Arissa. The leader of Red Eagle Redoubt is dead.
I'm impressed. Forsworn usually makes short work of mercenaries, but you took care of them. Here is your reward. All right then.
1500.
Stare, the wistful look.
Anything
What
else?
do you want? Haven't you done enough damage to Markarth?
In contemplation, she would be
About that
twirling and chewing
Medical
her
Redoubt,
hair,
I've just...
humming some awful barbarian Nord tune.
That voice is
Multiple
really
tests
carrying.
at once. That might prove to be quite a challenge for her. In your opinion, what intellectual conundrum could vex the great Jarl of Solitude?
They are very noisy. Let's have a quick check. Make sure I've got everything done here. Right, that put me over there. There's no point speaking to Sybil Stendor about a vampire lair because I haven't done it yet. I don't think, but I'll just double check
What will
it.
she have for dinner? What numbers lie beyond the counting of 10? In these troubled times, the answers to such questions may determine the fate of Skyrim.
Yep. Guilty. I don't remember the male's faces, but I never forget a pretty female one.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
It must be most taxing indeed.
Okay, definitely have not done
Take care
it.
of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
The effortless job of governing the entire hold, and has to occasionally tell Elisif how to put on her shoes. She, on the other hand, has to devote her entire day seated idly on a dead husband.
Let's go. So, Solitude Docks, and we'll get the ship to Dawnstar and then overland to Legate Vickers
Can we get
camp.
some food instead? I'm not playing with you, Kide. You play mean.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Yes, I was.
People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
Yes.
Good citizens of Solitude and visitors to our fair city from far and near.
This stuff is practically worthless on the market, but I have looted this place many times out of sheer spite.
She wasn't talking about you.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
By the gods. This is the most wonderful store in all of Skyrim. Such a fine selection of clothes.
Thank you for your
All we
patronage.
need now is a party to wear them to.
You thought I'd forgotten, didn't you? No. Last time we were here, I said I would take you on a shopping trip.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
Bad day.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
My friend here has a few
Finally.
purchases to make. If you could do attend to her, I'm going to sit down and have some of your wine and cheese. Go nuts. Don't go completely nuts.
I can't decide what I want.
Come on, Indigo. There could be some time.
What is on your mind?
I'm thinking about getting a drink.
Sister dear, could you
What's
try
next?
wearing your sleeves a little tighter? We can't have our customers looking sloppy because of your work. Oh, certainly. Good. Huh? And while you're at it, perhaps you could sew your mouth shut when our fine customers are within earshot.
This place smells troublesome. Excuse me, my friend.
A proclamation from the High Court of Solitude.
Oh, are you joining us for a drink, Arissa? I thought you would be checking out the outfits.
I'm just going to have a few drinks. I'll be ready when you are.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Let's have a quick check of the time. 4:20 in the afternoon.
I'm thinking this is a nice inn.
Yes, Depending on the innkeeper's mood, the Winking Skeever can be a great place to
Something
kick back.
to eat
He
and
was
drink
my father's favorite.
before we head into battle. Sounds like a good idea.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Let's have a quick check of your
Let's
beers
sate
and
that
ales.
appetite, hmm?
Don't want to go nuts with the alcohol. That would not be very sensible. Well, something just to take the edge off wouldn't hurt. Calm the nerves. And something to eat. And sweet rolls for my friends.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Marissa, let's
Sure
trade.
thing.
Kind of a bit of a tradition now with us. Have a sweet roll.
All right.
Care to have a drink with me, my sweet?
In you go.
Oh, I don't think so.
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking this is a nice inn.
A bit quiet for my taste.
What is mine is yours.
Guess what I've got for you.
Sweet rolls are irresistible. If you need anything else, just ask.
Why don't you wait for a bit, relax, put your feet up.
If you think it's best.
Gives Zora a little time to finish her
Yes, my
shopping.
friend. Okay, what is next on the agenda? Why not? Let me know when you are ready to move on.
I'll sit down, have a drink myself. Why have you got an arrow above your head? Oh, I remember you.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
And Scar agreed to forgive your debt.
You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
That was very useful. That might come in handy in a forthcoming battle. Let me have a look. I'll have that. It's only been 5 minutes. Lisette?
Feel free to make requests.
We're both bards. Let's help each other with this Erica problem.
Yes, that's right. A fellow bard. Congratulations on getting the festival restored.
You're welcome.
My goodness, you're quite resourceful, aren't you? You're a hero.
Oh, thank you for saying. You are amazingly beautiful and talented yourself.
Oh, you are terrible. You
So
do
I've been
know that,
told.
right?
No, really. I mean it. I love your voice. Would you sing for me?
Well... La 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 la. La 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 la.
Your eyes sparkle when you perform. You are gorgeous.
Oh? I only wish I had someone like you in my life.
Seems Erica is in your life. Was he your lover? He sounded like it.
Well, he was. It's complicated.
You clearly don't like this man. So how could this tryst happen?
It's just one of the many duties we at the Bard's College are called upon to perform. The wealthy support the Bard's College, giving them more money and influence. And the wealthy want something for that. There are things ladies like us are supposed to do. Do you understand? There's a lot of money at stake, after all.
I see. So the college bards are prostitutes for their wealthy patrons, then?
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly puts things into perspective. But, no. Plenty of bards at the college loved the opportunity. Well, besides Ildi.
What? Entertainment, music, sex and money. A powerful mixture, to be sure.
Well, yes.
Are you still entertaining patrons for the college?
Absolutely not. I want to leave everything from the Bard's College behind. Be free again.
Okay. I'll speak to Erica for you. See if we can come to an understanding.
Anything you can do to keep his filthy hands off of me would be a welcome change. I don't have much to give in reward, but return to me when the task is done and I'll do what I can.
Completed. Speak to Lizette after becoming a bard of the College in Solitude. Speak to Thane Erica and convince him to leave Lizette alone.
You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
Given the current conversation, that was very subtle. Not.
That was unexpected.
Marissa,
Ready when you are.
what do you know about this place?
Hey, would you hold it against me if I disappeared for a few hours and just robbed the Thalmor embassy blind? Possibly blind and naked?
If you weren't going to let me come along, yes.
All right.
But I've got this idea that we should rush to Winterhold, actually. Where did I put my card?
On my way.
It's like one of those car key fobs. Now, where did I put it down? Beep, 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 beep. There he is. It's very quiet in here without singing, isn't it?
How are you doing, my friend?
Any thoughts about the upcoming battle or our situation here in Solitude?
I've never tried winking at a skeever before. I usually just slay them on sight and save the subtle body language for the ladies. Back to business.
Is your body language really subtle? Right. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but hopefully that's enough time. Let's go find out.
Are we going?
Let's go.
Let's get going then.
We'll be back.
Sister dear, could you try sewing these sleeves a little tighter? We can't have our customers looking sloppy because of your work. Oh, certainly, dear sister. We couldn't afford to have our customers look like the simple pigs they are, now could we? Good. And while you're at it, perhaps you could sew your mouth shut when our fine customers are within earshot,
Okay.
We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most influential residents. But for you, I'll make an exception.
What's wrong with my outfit? Do you always want people... So what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
I might be needing to look very fine very soon. Sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond.
And if she doesn't, I'll mention it's from Bits and Bobs, shall I?
Ah, yes. Of course. I do hope you'll remain in solitude. The city could do with some new blood.
Let's check that out. Is it going to be miscellaneous? It must be a slow quest day if that was a main quest, actually, if you think of it. Okay, so let's have a look at the outfit itself. Where did it go? Ah. Okay. I'll not put it on this second.
I am jealous, my liege. I had hoped Tari would offer me a fine robe to wear as well.
Well, I assumed they had a few things that were of interest to you.
Yes, very.
I'll just settle the bill with them and we'll be on our way.
You are too sweet and very generous.
Okay. Did you get everything you needed?
Jewelry, dresses, and boots.
We are in the best shop in Skyrim. I'm feeling a little underdressed, but I do not mind.
Excuse me.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind. Really.
No, you're getting the idea. I'm here to settle the bill.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you for your patronage.
Excuse me?
And I assure you they're of the finest quality.
Nope, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll start planning how best to spend this. You have my thanks. Thank the gods for the end of yet another pointless conversation.
Let's go.
May the divines bless Uriel Elysium.
I think the fashion show can wait until later. Right, everyone, we're going to the docks. We're getting a ship to Dawnstar. Don't forget to check your weapons, your equipment. We may be in for a fight the moment we hit land. Better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Colourful looking ship.
If you're quiet, you can hear the Imperial Legion war chants from miles off. It's no wonder the war is at a stalemate.
I feel sorry for the Teamsters that have to carry all the barrels up those stairs. Hello.
If you're looking for opportunities to make some coin, well, I'm your man.
What happened to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe.
Oh, what would happen?
Maybe they'll even
I
pay
remember.
us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Yes, that's revolving, setting up a wreck.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire. I don't have time for anyone too lazy or cowardly to make their own way in this world.
No one there.
Your shield. Dwarf make, is it not? But
Yes,
yet
it is.
seems so much more.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, let's find this boat. Sorry, I had funny vampire vibe off you there.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safi's way.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Winterhold.
I wonder if that's actually a real wreck he's referring to there. Maybe. That's our better fast travel ship.
And endless opportunities. Who could ask for more?
But I'm just curious about this ship first. Ah, that's Myrisi'l. Okay, that'll explain this ship. That's for Worm's Tooth. So I'm guessing all this walkway is also part of that mod as well. Very convenient that it didn't crash with the better fast travel ship. Can you take me to the next town?
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Dawnstar.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
All aboard. Damn, it's cold. Oh, temperature's just shot to the right there. So that can get very cold around here, so I think we're going to have to change our cloak and put on the padded fur mantle on. Stay as warm as possible. Where's it gone? Well, look, that's that one. It was that one. I was looking at the right one. This also improves my one-handed weapon damage, but because of the flavor text, you can't read that anymore. But if you drop it on the floor, you can read it. Ooh, that was weird. There's two people caught in one there. Yes, Imperial control saw Imperial soldiers.
Releasing a captured dragon. I don't think I'll ever understand that one.
You have questions?
Yeah, this weather is terrible apparently. We haven't been in Dawnstar for ages, so let's have a quick check around. Braidwood Inn. Something a bit confusing going on there. Let's have a quick check of the local map, in fact. Return the ring of pure mixtures. Alright, okay. Bring the fine. Oh, a few we could tick off actually.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter. The mortar and pestle has cures for every illness, from ataxia to whitbane.
Oh dear, was that a yawn? It was. I have your ring.
Thank you. Here, let an old alchemist pass on some of her secrets to you.
Awesome. So who's in charge of Dawnstar?
Seems Brina Myrisi'l and the Legion came, and now she's Jarl. That's a relief. I don't like the fighting, but Brina is the woman for the job.
I'm not sure we've ever introduced ourselves to the
Let
new
me know
Jarl.
if you come down with the rattles.
Hello.
Make it quick.
I remember you. Right. I'll not get into that. I'll not bother you. Because I'll end up throttling you.
There's an old battle maiden named Frida at the Mortar and Pestle. She's got some interesting stories.
Yep. We were right there. So let's go speak to Wayfinder first. And then we'll go speak to the new Jarl. Oops. That looked like a loading screen area there. Oh, he's actually on the ship. Which one actually, sorry? Captain Wayfinder. With his
Everyone
magnificent
thinks I'm too
hat.
young to be a ship's captain, but I'm going to prove them wrong.
Uh-oh. So... Fine, cut, avoid, solve. Make sure I've got them on me. Okay. Not mentioning it there, so let's check the backpack. There we go. Let's not make that mistake again. Captain.
I don't buy all that talk about ship captains having to be stern and strict. I want my crewmen to enjoy their work.
I have the fine cut void salts for you.
That's the first bit of good news I've had since I set sail a year ago. Here's your cut.
1500. What is terrible?
How can I argue with that? Until next time.
How you doing, Zara?
Ready to move?
Yes, let's go speak to the Jarl.
Right behind you.
Have that fine white fur coat of yours coming along, Indigo.
They are just works in progress.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to point our nose in the tavern. Let's speak to the owl first. Do you ever have a problem with blocked pipes here in Dawnstar? You know, due to the ice?
Watch those tree lines. Giants are known to frequent this area, and you could easily mistake their foot for a tree stump.
I'll keep that in mind. Hasn't made any major changes to the place by the look of things. Horror Halfhand. Yeah.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Anything else you need, Mayal?
There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane.
You know, I've actually forgotten, like, which holes I'm actually the Thane for. Whiterun, Falkreach, yes, but I'm not so sure about the other holds. It would be an honor.
Good luck.
Is there a way for me to check that in the menu? I don't think there is. I've helped your people, apparently.
Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of the Pale. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl.
You're welcome.
And this weapon from my
Happy to help.
armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Do you have any property to purchase in Dawnstar?
No, I'm sorry, but there is land available to you for purchase.
So I can... Ah, yes, that's from Hearthfire to build your own house. It's an idea. It's a great view of solitude. I'll think about it.
Well, if you change your mind, come see me again.
How goes the war?
The Empire has stretched itself too far. This rebellion in Skyrim is one problem, but solving it won't fix everything. But that's the kind of talk an old warhorse shouldn't be making. Don't worry. I have my problems with the Empire, but I'm still a soldier first. We'll keep peace and order in Dawnstar.
I've just put two and two together and now I remember who you are. Yes. Is Dawnstar prepared for dragon attacks? You shouldn't get many of them.
No, we're completely exposed. Bows and arrows are in short supply. Every building is made of thatch and wood. I've given standing orders to the guards to prepare water bucket runs to the harbor in case of a fire, but that's all we can do.
Fortunately, the freezing cold weather should help against any fires. And you shouldn't see many dragons.
Stay out of trouble now.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around. We should go over our strategy again in case the Stormcloaks attack.
I don't think that's needed, Horik. It's the same strategy we used for every major defense during the Great War. It'll serve just as well now.
Considering how the Great War ended, I think we need to be cautious about what we rely on.
Maybe you're right. I guess the battles I won yesterday won't win today's wars.
I'm sorry, Legate. I didn't want to imply anything about your ability to lead. You're a hero to the Empire, and I...
Oh, don't be such an old stick, Horik. I was joking. I can do that, you know. Redo the battle plans. I'll look over them later.
Yes, Legate.
I think you're right. Sharp eyes. In you go.
You want to talk?
Any thoughts?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
You know, it never even occurred to me about getting a housecarl. I don't have a house at the moment, so keep yourself busy here.
I am your sword and your shield.
Probably get yourself really comfy.
Just like old times, huh, Horik? You and me fighting in a war over some forsaken scrap of land?
Brings back memories. Do you have any orders for me, Legate?
Keep the guard alert. I want to make sure no townspeople get hurt if there's trouble.
Yes, Legate. No one is getting through us.
Shore's bones, I hope you're right.
One for the road. No, I really wouldn't mind a house in Dawnstar. I quite like the look of the place. Especially with the extended Dawnstar mod.
You
Come on
beasts are
in.
the worst.
Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat
Come
by the
now,
fire and I'll
dearie.
send someone.
Surely we aren't all that bad.
Just leave me alone. I've brought your mead. Now drink it and shut your filthy mouths.
Oh, we've got other things in mind for our mouths, sweetie.
Let's say hello to everyone.
Need something?
You know, you just walk into a bar and you just talk to
What are you
absolutely
looking at?
everyone. Have you heard of a pirate crew called the Bloodhawkers?
Ha! Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them for well on 9 years now. What's it to you?
Lots of gold to be had plundering ships.
Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the locals too busy to worry about us. Halden calls it our golden age.
Why would they be looking at me?
I'm surprised actually him bringing that up. He hasn't mentioned that the Empire and the Stormcloak are not handing out letters of marque to illegally entitled ship owners to become privateers, pirates, and prey on enemy ships. Who is Halden?
Our secret ingredient, if you will. A battle-mage of fearsome cunning. Runs the blood horkers and makes sure the battles end right side up.
And the reference to Golden Age actually is a reference to the Golden Age of pirates during the times of sailing around the Caribbean, 17th, 18th century. I forget exactly when. Go watch my Pirates Let's Play. It's all explained there when it's more fresher in my mind. Where would I go to join up? To be a salty sea dog. Arr.
Well, I can't just tell that to any skeever that washes up. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the Horkers.
I'm forgetting where this quest is going. Do I have to read it out of you? Considering it's pirates. Oh no, but if I do that, Arissa, Zora, Inigo are going to go mental. They're going to pull out the swords. It's not going to be a brawl anymore. There will be bounties, guards involved, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Would this loosen your tongue?
I think that'll do just the trick. Halden will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling a bit confining lately. We draw counsel at Japhet's Folly. The fools in Windhelm won't go near it, which is fine by us. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Horkers know who let slip their secret.
Report back to OATHS. Let's check that mission out. That's the map. All done. Rise in the East. The East Empire Company is being harassed by a group of pirates and would like me to help shut them down. If I do, the Windhelm office can reopen. And there should be some money in it for me. Interesting. So, I'll add that to the list to do a lot later. Okay. Now, quick drink, I'm thinking.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
You work here all day?
Yes. Ever since my mother died a few winters ago. I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time.
Where did you learn to play?
My mother taught me. She was a bard from the college in Solitude. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested.
I was recently introduced to the Bard's College. You may have heard of the Orlas Festival has been reinstated. Festival of Fire, some call it.
All right then.
Ah, shut up.
I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
Your mind was elsewhere? Why? Heard any rumors lately?
Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it.
Tell me more about this door of blackness. Okay, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
I think I'm good actually. Oh, well, can't turn down the sweet rolls.
See ya.
It's going to be a busy day. Might end up back here this evening. If I do, I'll get you to sing.
Of course.
If you're any good, I'll put in a word for you at the Bard's College.
Why, yes. Yes, of course. Thanks.
That's a noisy rat. Okay. We've gone the rest of the distance on foot. let's just check my enchantments actually on my weapons. That seems fine. That's fine, that's fine. And Dawnbreaker surprisingly is fine. That's usually the first thing to go. Daedric Broadsword of the Inferno. Ah, Blade of the Pale. That's what I just got for becoming Thane. It's a great sword. Let me just shuffle them to the backpack. In fact, Boney.
Look out!
What the? Reiklings!
Ha! I love a good fight!
Where did that come from? Boney, you did not just drop that Reikling spear to freak me out, did you? No, we've definitely got a dead Reikling here. I think what's happened is that some wild animal has killed it and it just rolled all the way down there. Well, I wouldn't put it past you. That's just the kind of thing you would do. We've got hostile wolves. I've got an endurance perk increase, it said there, from campfires. Come on, Indigo. Camp should be just up ahead. What's this? Let's be all friendly like. Friendly but cautious. Hello. Merchant. Beware. There's wolves below you.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Yeah,
Because another thing you would have to consider is whether there are plain dress scouts for the Empire. Using the Bosma might be a bit of a stretch for them. But it's certainly something I would consider as Raimyr. Camp symbols just up ahead. And I am going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please comment, like and subscribe, but definitely leave a comment. I love the feedback. If you have any suggestions about new mods, be it quests or characters, please let me know. I'm always interested in improving my Skyrim game. So if you've got any burning mods that you would love to see me play, let me know. I'll be happy to give them a try. Okay, so we seem to be getting deep into the Civil War quest line now, talking about taking territory away from the Stormcloaks. Remember, this is a blind playthrough for me. I've not done the Civil War before, so this is all brand new. So I hope you will join me for next episode as we go further into Stormcloak territory. So until then, take care of yourself and goodbye for now. Bye bye.